But yeah, then who... The only other person that knows about that stuff is, well, now me, and Byakuya.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah! I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this.
Statue of the dead body? Status of the disappearing state. Right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Moto what now? Who's it? What's it?
Genocide Jack-related killer, I feel like something doesn't match up.
Modus operandus. Status of the dead body. Yeah. Okay, so... I'm trying to look for... no, these... Okay, so... Transcript, there, that's what I'm looking for. Modus operandi. The big words. I know what it means. I can't remember the modus operandi. Particular way or method of doing something, especially when it does characteristics or such. Ah, right. Okay. I was thinking like the motive, but I was like, it's not quite right. So yeah. Okay. So the
But I didn't kill anyone!
You say that,
it would have to
but
be
do you really
this,
expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches
boom!
No, it's wrong!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
Sorry about that. There's something I had to respond to. Okay.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Yes.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Well, sure.
What happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Oh.
This is no creation of mine!
Ragu.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Victims' fatal injury, the style of fatal injury.
I got it! For one,
I was thinking
the
how
cause of
she
death
was
is different.
strung up.
In the Genocide Jack murders,
scissors.
all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more.
That's the one thing you can count on with serial killers. They're always going to stick to their patterns.
In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay, then.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
That's,
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended.
Then, what was used?
I got it!
It'd either be that one or
remember
bomb.
what the killer used to suspend her?
The lamp
They
cord.
used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Sure, bro.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very
sure.
picky about the tools I use.
Are you sure about that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually,
You know what else?
no.
Big
What?
Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? What?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Okay.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
You wouldn't technically be a professional unless you get
My word,
paid.
You really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in
Killing
each
people.
Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Lolly girl. Okay. They were all guys, which I think I made mention of and noticed.
There's a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Chihiro was her lover. Was her friend. Was a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They're all dudes. Pretty boys. And she probably was. Kenara Tetsuya Soji Gaku Kano Issei Takeshi Yoshida. Monsoons are. There's no end to it. I think we read all those already, right?
They were
They're all
guys?
handsome,
That's right!
beautiful
The people
boys.
I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl!
Oh.
And the mopey side of me just hates it!
Okay.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Oh.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
That's probably why she
When
gave
an
him
Italian
a
chef suddenly
nickname.
start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Sure.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that
not.
line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
You know why you keep
We get
comparing
it.
Italian.
You've clearly explained
pastas.
your hobby and your philosophy, but that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to
Sure.
kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly, cur.
I would
God
never kill for a reason
damn.
as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Oh,
That
interesting.
does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
No.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
She's gonna pull them out
Are
like
you sure about that?
those guys that have their cloaks open up and... Oh, no, never mind. Well, yes, but not like I imagined. Like, hey, you wanna buy something?
Fully equipped!
Flips open the-
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
Oh.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you!
Okay.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! The rope's totally out of the question anyway!
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
So Lexa...
Sayaka! Damn it, I knew it! Even from beyond the grave, she's killing people.
Ow, my elbow. No, never out. What? Ah, I can't land on... Oh, I can't land on... Oh, Monokuma, damn it.
It was Chihiro! She did it to herself!
Celeste. Well, I think we know who it is, right?
Here's my
He's even
answer.
sweating. He's like, oh, shit.
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it! The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
Does still
I see.
cute, okay.
So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
He's always strange, though. The locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, won't you agree?
Oh, suspicious.
Seems nobody searched the locker room, so let's start with the girls' locker room. Yeah, I thought that was strange. Why?
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Beforehand.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone.
You will, man. We're going to down some debates, sure. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the Y button, you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once at a single truth bullet. You shoot or choose the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction, and your loaded truth bullets, they might be wise to memorize a different weak spot. Use it to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits while here. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, then good luck and have fun!
Oh, yeah.
Make your argument.
Well, it's clearly not that.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
Funny how.
Presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy! The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, so...
Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there, and to make that contradiction clear...
I know what it is, but I don't know
you
how
said
to...
Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
This one, or
But
is
he was
the other way
acting
around?
weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the...
Whoops, wrong button.
That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
This is backwards. Nope! Okay, cool. This is gonna mess with my brain so much if this continues to be a thing. Ugh.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Yes.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I know the answer, just let me give it!
I see.
Not your
That's
roundabout
a
way of
good
giving
answer,
it.
I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? Like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with
What's
him.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proved Byakuya's responsible is hidden in there. What could it be?
I actually don't know. Celeste?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When
Please
I want
explain
to
it.
kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Liar!
No, it's wrong.
It's wrong!
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
In the moment, I forgot about
And
that.
the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Sure.
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
No, you're
Yes,
wrong!
that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Opie did.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Something
can we
feels
hold
like
on
it's
just a
missing,
second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know,
Darn it.
but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
With the dumbbell.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
You. You bother me.
What was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarked just now. There's something in there that concerns me.
I got it!
You already
You
addressed
say
the
you
other
killed
two.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Posters.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of it.
The rest of the murder scene? Ooh, that was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe
Yeah,
I
you're
do.
a dick. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who's been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on,
It's the
Makoto.
poster.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. Just focus on those things that got switched. Two options. But he says those things, so that? Plural? Oh,
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
garage door opening.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Okay.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
Boom! Whoops, wrong
I
button.
got it! The
Clicking
stain
A
on the
instead of
girls'
I.
locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Oh no.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But
No.
why would anyone do that?
Wait.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other.
Right.
It's certainly plausible.
She wouldn't have been in
Don't
the
you think?
How would you?
In other words, in
All
order
that
to
heavy stuff
completely
on it.
swap the scene of the crime,
Jeez.
the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
What?
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Broken. Leon's broken. Yeah. Broken e-handbook. That's what it's called. The e-handbook. Woo!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
That was probably
I'm sure that would have been no...
Whoops. No! Wrong one.
Yeah, I don't think that's... She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Wait, do I need to use Leon? You're right, if Chihiro was able to use Leon's handbook, she could get into the boys' locker room. But that's if she was able to use it.
Oh.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room?
So
She must
broken.
have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't...
She used the thing.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Broken!
No, it's wrong!
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.